Well, what an afternoon. Yeah, she came good. Ooh, shouldn't really say that in this video, a bit naughty. Well, a very warm and belated welcome back to the Dolden Details channel. I've just been trying to get 2 videos out a week and I am struggling. The weather has been awful, but today is gorgeous out here, so welcome back. Now, welcome to a new brand, LA Car Care. LA Car Care took delivery of some samples way back in Christmas, before Christmas, and been trying to get these videos out, and of course it's been awful as we know, but it's January, what can you say? So we've got some samples from them. The first thing I want to talk about is the pre-wash. They've sent down the Ocean Spray. This is their snow foam, wax safe snow foam. I'm going to be using that. Also, Tropical Bliss 1 to 800 pH neutral shampoo. Then we have this Lightning Lemon. This is their quick detailer. And last of all, Clear Vision, their glass cleaner. I say last, we have this is the Blueberry Burst, this is their wheel cleaner. Now, on the Metro, which I'm going to do today, it's got these wheel discs. It's pointless using this. I can get those wheels relatively clean with a strong APC, and we'll skip that stage. I'll do it, but I'll skip it because you've all seen me do it before. I'm going to use this in a separate video with some EZ wheel brushes to continue the coverage for the brand, not just do a one hit, smash a video out and it's forgotten with. The guys deserve more than that. They're a new company. Go support them, they're in the UK. As ever, the links will be under this video, so pay them a visit. And more about their website at the end of the video, so I want to tell you about that. So, we've got a filthy Metro, got some very basic products, which we're hoping are going to perform. One thing I will tell you, if you're from the gaming culture, that seems to be a bit more GTA, Grand Theft Auto. It's got like an 80s vibe. If anyone agrees with me, put your comments underneath. So, let's get on and get this Metro cleaned and see what we think about these products. So after a thorough wheel cleaning session, it was onto the pre-wash. This is their coconut scented snow foam. First impressions with this, it's thick. Just under an inch in a litre Lance bottle. 40ml to 100ml ratios are recommended. I think if you went with 100ml, it would produce a very, very thick foam, and also depends on the size of the car you're working on. Obviously, if you're cleaning a Matchbox car like this one is, then you don't need high ratios anyway. And the real test will be the fact that no APC has been applied to the lower parts of the car, which is what I normally do. This is just a real test to see how good this stuff is. And if all you keyboard warriors are out there, yes, I missed the bit right under the door, that black seal. Naughty me. 5 to 10 minute dwell time depending on the weather, as we're still in tropical January. Not. You won't really need to push this any further than 10 minutes. So protection levels are low. Last time I waxed this was months ago when I had the ODK wax on it. So nothing else has been applied since. It's been neglected. Poor Metro. So at the moment on our roads, certainly, I live right on the Essex coast. We get quite a bit of salt on the roads. Leaves this horrible white residue on your car. This all came off with ease. No issues here. You can tell it's warmed up. I've got no hat on. So this is their luxury shampoo, Tropical Bliss. 1 to 800 ratios. A couple of good healthy glugs into the standard detailing bucket. Initial impressions is the amount of lava this produces, and it's got this lovely fluid gliding action. So bearing in mind this car's not had any prep work, I'm still leaving it as it is just through lack of time. I found it really easy to use this stuff in the fact the way it glides over the paint, and it still produces foam. There's no need to re-foam by agitating your bucket with your snow foam lance. There's no need for that at all. Sometimes these shampoos can die off, have bold claims. This one was fine. And that's what I was left with after a good rinse down. There's no glossing agents in this, just pure cleaning power, pH neutral. And the sun came out. So after this was towel dried off, moved on to the QD stages. You can apply this on the car when it's wet. This was sort of damp. Only quickly went around with a drying session. Didn't find any streaking issues. It's safe to work on plastics and stuff as well. You can do it a number of ways. You can spritz the panels. You can go around, spritz the entire car while the car is wet, and then you can dry it with a drying towel and then rebuff and reapply if you so wish to. Just did this, panels at a time. Sometimes when you're applying these and you get it on your glass, it can be streaky and hazy. Try and avoid this. But didn't have any issues. As you'll see when I get around the back of the car, you've got that funny little window in the back where Garfield normally sits and keeps falling off. So where you've got the 6R4 boot spoiler, obviously you need that because this car is just so powerful. I've been overtaken by mobility scooters on numerous occasions. I try not to drive this car too much because I look like an absolute idiot in it. And that's what you're left with, nice glossy finish. So when it comes to the glass, not too much to say about this, only the fact it doesn't streak. Use a dedicated glass cloth when you're doing this. So didn't run into any issues. What I should have done was done the interior of the glass, but I was really running late and short on light. The days are getting a little bit longer, but not that long. Garfield is going to get moved. He's just sat there. Keeps falling out the window in the back. Don't worry, he'll get launched from there to the parcel shelf when my missus does a massive rolling burnout up the road. Yeah. Yeah, pulling the choke out doesn't make any difference either. So don't do what I did. Do not spray directly onto your windscreen. Poor practice. Shame on you. This is what not to do. Spray it on the cloth. I should know better. Well, what an afternoon. Yeah, she came good. Ooh, shouldn't really say that in this video, a bit naughty. The car, obviously. What do we think of LA Car Care? First impressions, always a must, first impressions. Right, I didn't use APC on this car at all. I know in my previous videos I've always used APC on the lower parts of the car. It's the way I wash cars. But to give this a real test, no APC was used, just the snow foam, the Ocean Spray snow foam. And in my litre bottle of snow foam, or my snow foam bottle, should I say, my Lance, there was just under an inch, which was more than enough to coat this in a nice thick creamy foam. Go it around about 10 minutes, thereabouts. It's quite chilly now. Earlier on it was a little bit warmer, yeah right, January. Nice bit of dwell time. Car's not really got a lot of wax on it, as you've seen. And boy, did this stuff work. It actually worked. On my car, snow foams really have to be very good on the rear tailgate. I go up and down the A12 most days and it gets caked, and it's got to be blooming good. Almost semi-traffic film remove, if you know what I mean. And this stuff was really good. It cleaned really well. All cars are going to be different. On my particular car, it worked blooming well. Very impressive. Nice scent to it as well. So, thumbs up for the snow foam. In a minute, I'm going to tell you a bit more about the website. Very important. Don't let me forget. Right, the other thing was this, Tropical Bliss. One's at 800. Very foamy. This is very foamy shampoo, and it works very well. This isn't a sponsored video. You think, Cross, is he going to stop with the works very well in a minute? No, it's not sponsored at all. I'm giving my honest opinion to you guys. There's no money exchanging hands or anything. This works very well. It's nice. It's very well lubricated, which is very important, as your mitt makes any contact with your paint. You've got to have that nice fluidity, that nice lubricant going over the paint. This is covered in swirls. It's not been machine polished. But I'll tell you what, it made it very easy to wash, because it's lubricity, or I can't even say that. Put your comments in underneath what that word means. I'm useless with words, but it works, it glides, and it cleans. And I didn't really use a lot, so that's quite important. Then we had, paint-wise, Lightning Lemon, speaks for itself, a lemon fragrance quick detailer. You can use this on the plastics as well. There's no issues, no streaks. Again, easy to use, gives a lovely smooth finish. Very nice, this stuff. You can use this when the car's wet as well. Use it as a drying aid. Lots of you do that anyway. Had a phone call in a week from a guy which he didn't really know what he was doing. I went through all the basics about how to use quick detailers, because not everybody uses them anyway, and they're very easy to use in your wash regime. So they speed the drying process up if you haven't got access to a warm air blower, or you're a bit short on really good drying towels. Your drying towels are starting to wane a little bit. Use this stuff, use QDs. And then obviously glass cleaner speaks for itself. Yep, nice non-streak, non-smear glass cleaner. Again, all the products seem to work really well. Now, I mentioned about the website right at the beginning of the video. When companies launch, 9 times out of 10, not always, but a lot of the times, they only really release 500ml bottles, and that really bugs me, because it sort of only has a captive audience, like the weekend warriors such as myself. I mean, I do detailing as well in my spare time, when I get spare time, but they don't really reach out to any of the trades like valeters. And what they've done on the site, you can order litre bottles of products and then step it up to 5 litres, which obviously saves you money in the long run. Now, I don't know if they've got plans to open up trade accounts. I'm not too sure. You have to speak to the guys about this. As things progress through the next period of time, then they may get something up and running. You have to speak to the guys. But I think them offering up bulk products says a lot, because it must mean that they bloody well work. They wouldn't bottle up 5 litres of the stuff if they just thought, it's all right, you know, but we'll wing it. It obviously works. So take it from me, guys. Really pleased with this stuff. I hope they produce more stuff. There's plenty of other products on the site. Quite a basic site, but very easy to navigate. Link under the video. Tap them up. Follow them on Instagram. Give them a message if you're interested in this stuff. But don't please plague them for samples. Got to say that in this video, a lot of guys get plagued for samples and they think they're just going to chuck them out for free. They want something back, hence doing this. Give them something back to the detailing community. So that is it for LA Car Care. Give them a follow, go and purchase something and see what you guys think and let me know. Right, coming up, there's a lot of videos coming up this year on the channel, including a visit to some very special cars, but we are inundated with products. Please be patient. I have got a backlog of reviews to get through, including some of my own, some accessories I want to get through, just for the sake of they need bloody doing, but we've got a lot of products to get through. So please like, share and subscribe as always. Thumbs up, whack your comments in, and we'll see you on the next video, guys. Taddy bye.